What is up, my fellow YouTube nation? This is Chris, and this is my channel, Barnon11970. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch my videos. I'll tell you right now, I love synchronicity. How things fall into place, and it just shows that if you know what's really going on, there are no coincidences. And as you see, the past day or so, I've been talking about people being programmed, conditioning, also things like asking the question why, getting rid of emotion and using logic and reason. Well, I go and wake up this morning and find a interesting article on a Facebook page where I clicked on it and it took me to a video of a YouTube video where basically what the media or Hollywood or whatever you want to categorize it as, is adding chemtrails to old films. They're adding them in to television programs, shows, for conditioning purposes. Now, those of you who don't believe in chemtrails, that's perfectly fine. This is a question I will ask you, because I'm going to post a link in the description below to that YouTube video that shows proof that in some commercial that I think was made back in 2005, they took a scene from an old 70s movie where there were these kids sitting on a fence looking at a train, and there's clear blue sky in the background, no clouds, nothing. And in the commercial, they add just a small little thing that you wouldn't really notice, but you'll notice it subconsciously. You'll see a chemtrail that was added to the scene. Now, those of you who don't believe in chemtrails because you've been conditioned to believe that all that is just water vapor, which for some reason doesn't evaporate. I mean, you ever seen rain and rain clouds, how the clouds just dissipate at certain points? Let me ask you this. What would be the purpose of adding a little chemtrail line into that commercial? What purpose would that serve? Because it's literally a 2-second shot. And the person who made the video, where I'm going to be posting the link, they show the original TV show or movie, whatever it was. And they show it that there is no cloud, there is no chemtrail in the scene. So it was added digitally. So my question to non-believers would be, why would they do that? What purpose would that serve when it has nothing to do with the commercial that's advertising a train? And if you think of it logically, you always have to ask the reason why. Now, think of it from a logical standpoint. If they are real chemtrails, well, if you're adding things like that to a shot, it's to get people conditioned to think that that is normally what the sky is supposed to look like. So even though you would normally just not even notice it, your subconscious mind would read that and see, oh, that's just how the skies are. They're supposed to have these trails of water vapor in the sky. So to me, videos like that tend to lead me to believe, and I'm sure a lot more people, that chemtrails do exist, and it's not what we've been told. Now, I'm not here saying that I can prove they exist in the sense of it being evil. I mean, we really don't know what the purpose of those are. My question is always why? And you can't think of it as just normal planes, because I've seen, and if you ever look up in the sky, most people don't look up at the sky anymore. They're too busy being on their computer all day playing video games, searching the internet, or they're staying indoors, that no one really looks up at the sky hardly anymore. So you don't pay attention to several dozen different trails crisscrossing all over each other. Because if those were regular planes, that would be a pretty dangerous way to fly, especially in an open space where they can go anywhere. Why would they want to go to the point where paths get crossed? And I live near an airport. There are 3 airports on Long Island. There is JFK, there's LaGuardia, and there is a smaller airport that's called Islip MacArthur Airport. All three of those are at least a half hour away from me. The other, two of the others are about an hour away from me. So there should be no reason where I live to be major amounts of flights going by, because they wouldn't go in that direction leaving from an airport. And yet I see zigzagging cross one after the other of these cloud formations that go on for miles and spread and make a cloud. That's not water vapor. I can't say I know what it is, but I can tell you it's not water vapor. So here's the thing. Again, I find it funny, the timing of this, because this is a video that was made back in 2010, the one that I'm going to show you the link to. So this has been around for a while. I've never seen it before. But the day after I talk about, you know, how you're supposed to pay attention, how you're supposed to ask the questions why, and how we're being programmed, well, here comes along all of a sudden, just happens to be somebody just making a general post, and I have so many people on my Bar None page that there are posts all the time. So if anybody has Facebook knows that if you have a lot of people, everybody's posting all the time, it's just basically a random roll of the dice to see somebody's post, because you have to be there at the time somebody posts it. And there it was. And it caught my attention, and I watched it. Why would they add it? It has nothing to do with making people want to go on a train. So if you think of it logically, the only logical purpose of them digitally adding a chemtrail to a TV show or a movie or a cartoon is to make people programmed to believe that that is normal. If you could think of something else, please let me know. I'm sure some of the people out there that don't like me personally will just say some ridiculous thing. But I'm talking about the people that can actually communicate, that actually use logic and reason, and can actually take away the emotion and just see it for what it is. So check out that link. Give that video a thumbs up. I don't know who did it. Like I said, that was a video made back in 2010. And comment here. Tell us what you think. So if you are not part of the Bar None Nation, please hit subscribe. We'd love to see you here. I don't get thousands of views, and I don't need thousands of views. The people that generally come here are looking for an alternative way to find out what's going on in the world, and they come here because they're of a higher intelligence, or at least somebody that's willing to want to learn because they're tired of the lies. They're tired of an agenda where you're programmed to go in a certain direction all the time. So a lot of my subscribers get it. A few are here because, you know, they have nothing better to do and they want to be bitter and angry and say dumb things because they want to feel important, and the whole look at me thing on YouTube. You know, I don't worry about them. So if you look at the headline of my title of my page, it says Uniting the People one person at a time. So as long as I have one person interested, I will keep making videos. Luckily, I have a lot more than that. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and don't forget to have your trolls spayed or neutered. Peace.